we're moving on to the next section, which is this, what you need to know. All right, so let's try to break this down. This consists of two sections, the top section, which is divided into the left image, and then the right section that constitutes the header and a paragraph. And then we have a bottom section that includes cards, about 4 cards, and then a button under it. All right, so let's create that section. So we have the navbar hero section, how it works. All right, so for our new section, you can give it a class name of what you need to know. So we can just say what info should I say info user info section, right? And then it has 2 parts. This should be the top part and the bottom part. So I can give this section top and this bottom. Okay, so let's work with top part now. We'll have a div. This for the left section, and then for the right section. For this, we have our image. SRC. So we get our image, hero, alt, and then you can get the width of this about 200 pixel. 200. And then we'll move to the second section, which header and text, what you need to know. And 3. And a paragraph. Paragraph includes this. So I'm going to format this. All right, so let's keep this name, class, and then top section, top left, and then okay, yeah, okay. So this is top left. Sorry about that. This is the right section. The image is the left section, and this is the right section. So we have the image being the left section and this being the right section. Okay, let's see how it looks. Okay, all right. So all right, so let's also add the card to the bottom section. So we can you know, make do of the card we had initially. How it works. So we can make do of one of these cards. But let's just copy a row. Let's just copy this row. We'll change the class name later. Okay. All right, so this will be here. That's the bottom section. That's the bottom section. We'll have the cards, but we're going to make some changes to it. Okay. All right. All right. So let's start with editing the individual cards. We have about 4 cards. So the first card, I'm going to change the image source. This is what you need to know. What you need to know one. And then the header will be this. Okay, and then this is a UL and list, so it's not the paragraph. So we can change this and have another list that has different lists, different list items. So copy the first one. I'm just going to fill up the list items. Last item for the first card. Okay. All right. So this is the first list. I'm just going to delete the other 2 cards so that I can have the same styling with this. So I'm going to call this, let me call this a card, give it a class, and call it card beasts container, card lists. Let me just leave that card lists. All right, so I can come and clone this, and then, okay. All right, so I'm going to change this. This is the second card. Give the necessary of the second image. Change the header also. And then the texts. I think I'm going to just work with the, I think I'm just going to work with what I have and not necessarily change the content of the list for the other cards, right? So we can just change the image and then maybe the header. So 3. So this is 1. Okay, so this is 1. And this is 2. Second card 3 and 4. So I'm just going to change the headers and then leave the list. List content. So we're just changing the headers to make the card look different. And then for the second, okay, so we have this. Let's see how it looks like. Okay. All right, so a number of work to be done. Okay, so now that we're done, okay, we have a button under that also. So let's just put that there. We have a button, and then get the content of the button. Okay. All right. All right. So for this section, user info section, let's see if we can style it and then give it background color. So we'll go to our Figma, we'll highlight this, get the background color, paste it here, and then look for the padding. Padding top of 89, left 55, and padding bottom 144. So padding 89 pixel, 55 pixel, 144 pixel. It has actually 114 pixel. 114 pixel. Okay, so let's take a look at it. All right, so then the next thing we want to do is to flex the top section. So let's do that. So in user info section top, you're going to use a display flex, and then let's see how it looks. Okay, nice. All right, so also let's see if we can give this a maximum width. That's the right section of about 904 pixel. So we go to the top right section and give it a maximum width, 904 pixel. Okay. All right. So also we have to justify content. Justify content space. Let's try space around and see what it gives us. Okay. All right. Then also align items to center. Okay. All right. So we're going to add padding later on, to kind of fix the gapping seems to be too much, right? Well, we'll probably work on that later. All right. So also let's go to the header, and then take the color, and then the font size, the font width, the 5 pixel. So that could be header 3, top right. Okay. So user info, top right, header 3, font size 35 pixel, font weight 700, this margin bottom 28 pixel. Okay, right. Now let's check the paragraph and see. For the paragraph, we have line height and then color, then font size, user info section top right, paragraph. Okay. All right. So let's see how it looks. Okay. All right. So another thing we want to do is to um make changes to our card, right? The card down here. So let's go down here. That will be the bottom section. And then we can just change this to card row. Card row. But first, since I'm noticing that the card actually has the um, same styling, either we take out and then just style the normal card, or we can do this. We can bring this up here and do this dot card P and do this so that all the styling that we had would also reflect in the user info section. So card. Okay. I think that we might also want to, okay, leave this at the first card row. Okay. So that it just takes the styling and then we reduce, we can reduce what you call it now? We can reduce the amount of CSS files that we have for the content. All right, next thing we want to do is okay, we might need to add gap here. All right, so 14 pixel. Okay, let's add another one here, or better still, we can use as a selector. First that row. This. So first card row. Okay, and then we're talking to the UL list, padding bottom, 14 pixel. Okay, good. And next, we want to take out the list style, right? So we're going to do this. Just duplicate this. So list style image. And then we have a URL. And then we have images. And then let's check for this style image. Okay. All right, good. Okay. This is what we have. Another thing we might want to do is align to the left. So this card actually has contents to the left. So user info card, first card row. Okay. Text align left. Okay, now text align left. Okay. Then we might want to add some padding, to the UL. Padding left, 20 pixel. Okay. All right. This looks nice. Then the next thing we want to do is also give it um the div, the padding left, or padding left and padding right. So that will be user info section bottom. Padding left, 100 pixel. Padding right, 100 pixel. Okay. All right. So padding left 100 pixel, padding right 100 pixel. We can also make this justify content. So the first card row, space around. Okay, I think this is better. Space around. All right, so we might also want to add a padding, a margin top, 82 pixel, margin top, margin top. Tissue pixel. Okay. All right, next is this button here. Let's check for the styling for the button. So we have border radius and then a border text of all right, so we have border radius and border, and then the color and the text of 20 pixel. So let's look for all right, so button, and the button is under user info section button. So we can add that here, the user info section button. I'm just going to collapse this. I think it's best we add a GIF here. And then put this here. Give this a class name. Button div, right? Button div. User info button div. And then let's see how it looks. All right. So we're going to add the background for the button, and then also the padding. Let's see what the padding is. 20 pixel, 49 pixel. So padding 20 pixel top and bottom, 49 pixel left and right. Also background color white. Then let's put this at the center. So it centers the button. Okay. Also the button color white. The button color is color this, and then font size 20 pixel. About the font width 700. Font width 700. Okay, so we have that here.